Derek said it was so much fun watching me struggle last month that he's put a bench here so he can watch me struggle all over again. I don't think that's very nice. Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So today we're going to start with the spraying. We have got C in the spray now. I don't anticipate that we're going to use all the herbicide that we've got here. We've got 2,000 litres. Let's see. Right, it's switched on. As you can see, it's only spraying where it sees the weeds, which is amazing. Which means we're hardly going to be using any herbicide at all. However, I'm not sure this tractor has really enough power to do this, which is a bit disappointing. Because I don't want to be buying another tractor just to tow this around. And I can't put narrow tracks on the big tractor we've got. Actually, at this stage of growth, it shouldn't matter, should it? But even so, I'd prefer to keep this on a dedicated tractor. I'm loving how it's spot spraying, but I'm not loving how the tractor's struggling. Still, this and the selling of things are the only jobs we've got to do today. Being January and everything. Now we're going to be selling the rest of the flour and the cheese, because they're the bits that need to be sold in January. And then February is going to be all about selling the sunflower oil. And that is going to be a big task. Especially as they're all over the place. Not really sure how to manage that, but I'm sure we'll get there. Seems fairly robust to rocks, this thing, which is good. And using very, very little in the way of herbicide, which is fantastic. So, see, it's spraying things that I can't see, and I'm assuming they're just little weeds that haven't fully grown. And it's a good thing that it's spraying them. Right, so I need to make sure I go over all the field, not just the bits where I can see the weeds. I'll have to check it afterwards. The other field has got a lot more grown up weeds in it. Anyway, I'm going to crack on with this, and I'll see you when we're done.
Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head. From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am, it's like I'm wasted. And I won't waste it. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever. and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. I'll follow you, yeah. Could you come a little closer now? 'Cause I don't wanna slow this down. My heart is screaming out your name. I'm wasted on you. Here we are, right underneath the stars. So let's get a little reckless. You make me breathless, and I won't waste this. And I promise that I will stand by you forever. I can't get you out of my mind. I will follow you wherever, and I won't waste this. I'll follow you, yeah. Yeah, I won't waste this. 'Cause no one makes me feel like you do. You make me reckless. Yeah, no one makes me feel like you do.
Right. I'm hoping that'll be enough spraying for one day. Let's just check on the status of the weeds. Oh yes, that looks good. Yeah, we've done well there. Look at that. Well, let's get it all folded up and taken away. I don't know if this tractor does struggle with it. Let's have a look and see what the working speed of the sprayer is. 7 miles per hour. So no, it was doing 7 miles per hour for most of it, so the tractor's actually alright. But it does use a lot of fuel to pull it around, which is hardly surprising, to be perfectly honest. Still, certainly much better than the old sprayer. We would have used all that herbicide and had to buy more. Right, I also forgot about the silage bales that we've got to sell this month as well. Need to go check on them. But I think first it would be a good idea to get the flour loaded up. Right then. Lovely. Flour. Yes, here we go. Right, let's get the John Deere. And we'll go and... Wow, look at the amount of poop we've got. Really do need to get ourselves a... Did I buy a... I didn't buy a slurry spreader, did I? No. Oh no, that was on Fictal. I get confused. So just a shameless plug while we're loading up the first few is anybody is interested in taking part on my new multiplayer server, which is going to go live in the next couple of weeks. Please hop on over to Discord. The link is in the YouTube channel. The link to Discord, that is. And yeah, get yourself on there and fill out the form of when you're available, when you can do, and we will be in touch. The advert with a bit more information about it goes live tonight. I don't know if you've seen the other adverts on the channel, but Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it, I really am. I've got a feeling this is going to take a little while, but at least I can seem to do two at the same time, which is very helpful. Should have realised that when I was doing the first load. That took a long time, that did. Wish Derek would move that car. Just make things a bit difficult. Right. I shall carry on with this. Oh no. That was lined up pretty well. I'll see you when it's all fully loaded. Hopefully we'll be able to get the cheese on as well, but I'm not so sure.
You told me to lighten up, but it's not easy breaking habits. I've got a ton of bad days lined up, and I ain't gonna chase no rabbits. You said it's not as bad as all that. Just need to take a deep breath and relax. We've got plenty of time tonight. Oh, everything's gonna be. So I dance through the long dark night, turning down all the city lights. Take my hand and make this life, whoa, 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 incredible. I asked you to stay a while, but it's not easy making promises.
Well, there we have it. 30,000 litres of flour and 12,000 litres of cheese. This should be a fairly good run. And then we've got all the silage bales as well. We're going to make a mega fortune. I'll see you up at the store. Right, so here we are. Let's get this sold. All in one go, which is great. 128,346 plus £15,000 in environmental reward. That is absolutely incredible. So good. Let me just check if anything good is in the sale. No. Oh, it's just so good. What it does mean, though, is that when it comes round to March, we can plant sugarcane. And we can start to save money for the sugarcane harvester. which is a lot of money. Although I did have this harvester as well, but that's not going to do the entire field. That's going to be... Yeah, that's going to be seriously... take a long time. Right, let's get back and check up on those silage bales. Right, once again I've forgotten to fuel, and I've got fed up with forgetting to fuel. So we are going to buy a fuel tank. Medium petrol tank should be fine, although it's not really petrol, it's diesel. Where are we going to pop this? Let's pop this over here. There we are. Now, we need to go and buy some diesel and then fill this up. Aha, there it is. Might as well buy 10,000 litres for £13,000. And fill. There we go. God, this takes a long time to fill. I suppose those two big saddle buckets there are our fuel tank, aren't they? Oh no, fuel tank's underneath. It's quite a big one. Quite a big one. Right, I'm going to go get the auto bale loader. And we're going to do it via the auto bale loader. Just because it's a lot quicker and easier. Before we do that, let's quickly check on the cows. Yep, they're absolutely fine. They've got some milk that needs moving over to the dairy. And they are in a good state of reproduction, 60% of the way there. Which is great news. Right then. I believe it was this bale that was wrapped last. And it's silage. Brilliant. 1 ton. Okay. Well, I'm going to do several trips up to the store selling them. So I'm going to time lapse this. And I will see you very soon.
Take a deep breath and relax. We've got plenty of time tonight. Oh, everything's gonna be. So I dance through the long dark night, turning down all the city lights. Take my hand and make this life, whoa, 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 incredible. Turning down all the city lights. Take my hand and make this life, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I dance through the long dark night, turning down all the city lights. Take my hand and make this
This is it then. Last load. It's amazing how it was exactly 4 loads on the autoloader. I was planning on saving the last little bit for the cows, but there wasn't a last little bit. Oh. Well, there we go. We have finished January with over £500,000. I'd say that was pretty good, don't you? Right. Well, we've still got loads of money to make in February with the sunflower oil. That's going to be a biggie as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.